Hello guys and welcome to episode 19 of Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. We are over here in the Coastlands camp. I actually usually prefer to end one episode in a particular location and then bring you guys back in roughly that same location, but because there was a space-time distortion over here between Bather's Lagoon and Deadwood Haunt, I have fast traveled down here, gone through the distortion, and come out of it with some spoils. We have some of the shards, we have a star piece, a nugget. We had 5 stardust in there. One of these we already had. And then we also got a linking cord. Now we saw this previously when we were looking at the merit shop. But I think the linking cord is what replaces, or at least is what acts as a replacement for trade evolutions. So let me go ahead right quick and let's just sell off all of our fancy spoils. So let's see, blue shards. Okay, looks like the shards are 150 each no matter what color they are. Then we got our star piece at 5,000, nugget at 10,000, and our bags of stardust at 1,000. Alright, so we got all that stuff sold off, and now I want to check something right quick. Since we have our first linking cable, let me grab a Pokemon that ordinarily needs a trade evolution, like Graveler. We'll just swap out Umbreon right quick. And now, if I grab the linking cable, yeah, compatible. Okay, so we have Weasel here glowing with its Pokeball because it can evolve. Graveler isn't glowing. If I use this, Graveler is glowing. Okay, so yeah, that's how that works. The linking cables are an option for replacing trade evolutions. Now, I would hope that they wouldn't have completely removed trade evolutions from the games. I do like the idea of us having additional options beyond just needing to trade in the traditional fashion, but there it is. I was about to say, I should have had a water stone somewhere. Sorry about that. Got a little bit distracted. Anyway, but no, I like the idea of us having another option besides trade evolutions, but I would hope that they would have included, or left trade evolutions included, for people who enjoy trading Pokemon in that fashion. On that note, however, something else what we need to do is we have gotten Dusclops actually up to level 41 now, and if we use a Reaper Cloth, we can go ahead and evolve Dusclops. Now, this is another interesting thing. With a lot of Pokemon, or I shouldn't say a lot, but with a number of Pokemon, you used to have to give them held items and then trade them, and only then, when they were traded while holding something, would they evolve, and that was the case with Dusclops. It had to be holding a Reaper Cloth, a cloth imbued with horrifyingly strong spiritual energy. It's loved by a certain Pokemon. Here is our certain Pokemon. But you had to give this item to a Pokemon the same way with, for example, a metal coat had to be given to either a Scyther or a Onix, and then they would be traded, and then they would evolve into either a Steelix or a Scizor, respectively. But now you use these items in much the same way that you would use an Evolution Stone. So I guess at least in the case of some of these Pokemon, maybe the trade evolution for them has been removed, because Pokemon can't hold items anymore in this game. But anyway, all of that exposition and analysis and whatnot over, let's go ahead and get Dusclops evolved into one of my favorite ghost types. And we have Dusknoir. Oh, I love Dusknoir's design. There is a very special place in my little Pokemon heart, or Pokemon loving heart, or however you want to phrase that, for Gengar. I adore Gengar as a Pokemon too, but there's just something about Dusknoir's design, and Dusclops and Duskull as well. I especially love Duskull because I just think it looks so cute. It's basically a little ghost that looks almost like a lantern with a little flame inside. I don't know, it's so cute. But yeah, Dusknoir is one of my favorite of all Pokemon, and I'm so happy that I can I can evolve a Dusclops into a Dusknoir now without necessarily having to hunt down one of my friends and go through all of the trading and then trading back and all of that. But anyway, this episode actually I'm having to re-record. I had a slight recording error, so I just want to let you guys know that I am having to re-record this episode. So there's a few things that we're going to do that I've already done prior. But mostly what we're going to focus on in this episode is just kind of going around the Coastlands a bit and getting some requests filled out, and then we'll go ahead and finish up by heading back into town to turn in our mission report to Commander Kamado. But first of all, we have this new request right here by the camp. So, hello there, is this your first crack at the balloon race? Or maybe you've had a go before? Either way, why not team up with Pokemon and try out my fun balloon bursting game? You just need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. It's exhilarating, really. If you manage to burst, say, 24 balloons, well, that'd be an impressive start. You can find me here anytime, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. Yeah, so here we have Balloon Race in the Coastlands, and this is the same character as over on the Heights camp in the Fieldlands, but I don't know if it's actually supposed to technically be the same person, because he doesn't have a name that pops up, it just says Balloon Race. But anyway, let's go ahead and give this a try right now. I did manage to get 27 balloons the first time. Let's see if I can do any better this time, now that we're actually recording. There are a total of 40 balloons on the course. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that last time. There's actually a total of 40 balloons. Okay, we need to burst at least 27. But yeah, I'm afraid that little recording snafu that I had, this is going to be the second time I've played this. But we'll just see how my practice does. Or how that practice did. Now, I also realized that last time I was trying to figure out, like a couple videos ago when we first got Basculegion, I was trying to figure out what the buttons made him do, and I realize now that there's actually, over on the side of the screen, you actually have the thing will tell you what buttons make Basculegion jump, what buttons make Basculegion dash, and it does the same thing for Weirdeer and Ursaluna as well. And so that was just me being oblivious again. Now, let's see if I can get this one. No, I missed that one the last time, too. Oh, good, we got that one. I don't think I got that one last time. Let's jump over this, because if we're not careful, Basculegion will turn back into Weirdeer there. Luckily, there's a very quick transition between Basculegion and Weirdeer when you... Oh no, I'm choking. Okay, we got 24 we needed, but yeah, there's a nice quick transition whenever you go from water to land, so you don't really have to worry too much about your speed or anything. Weirdeer and Basculegion, as they swap between one another, their speed does not go down. So it's a nice it's a really nice mini game in that way, because you have very good control over the Pokemon, and there's a few of those little balloons that are set up so that if you have to do a little bit of a trick jump, but it's a nice challenge. But yeah, it looks like I did 2 balloons better this time than I did last time. So welcome back. You burst 29 balloons. Not bad at all for someone so skilled. I'll offer this as a reward. 3 leaden balls. Ah, interesting. Last time when I got 27, he gave me 3 bushels of the hearty grains, or whatever they're called. But yeah, we got leaden balls this time. And what do you know? You beat my target of bursting at least 24 balloons. Well done, you! Alright, and there we have request number 47, activated and completed in one swift go. It was gripping watching you ride Pokemon with such skill. Keep challenging yourself to reach even greater balloon-bursting heights. Alright, well, let's first of all go ahead and sell off that gold nugget that we got. No need having it burning a hole in our pocket. We can go ahead and throw it into our wallet. How many leaden balls did that actually give us now? So we've got 8. I made a couple extra leaden balls. I don't remember if I did that on camera or not, but... There we go. Oh, and as far as the the recording issue goes, don't worry, you guys aren't missing anything. I never save the game until I've made sure that a recording session has worked out. That way, in case something does happen, I'm able to go back and re-record any sort of cutscenes or anything that I don't want you guys missing out on, of course. I want to get this Vivichoke, please. It's actually pep-up plants that I'm lacking a little bit right now. But last episode, I mentioned how there was a treasure chest that was over here by the ships, and this is it right here. I wanted to make sure I stopped right quick and showed this to you guys. Now, it works the same way as anything else that's just sort of on the ground that provides provides you with resources. You just throw your Pokemon out at it, they'll do an attack, and there you go. And it looks like we got something new there. Let's see. A sticky glob. A ball of some kind of sticky substance hitting a Pokemon with one may stun the Pokemon, creating an opening for you to act. Oh, okay, it's another kind of like mud ball or what are they? The half-eaten apricorns. I can't remember what they were called off the top of my head. And we got a Scatterbang out of that too. I think there was one other thing we got as well. But yeah, I thought that was so neat. They went ahead and put that little treasure chest design on there. Now, the next little chore for us is to go over to where our Wisp was, because we are nice and close to the location of that Wisp. Let's go ahead and collect it. Now we're going to have to jump into the water to get over to the island, luckily with Basculegion, and there we go. Whoa! Now that's the thing too, it does remember whether or not you were riding a Pokemon the last time you were on land. And so, if I jump into the water now and go into Basculegion and then jump back out, which I guess I can just show you. So I get on Basculegion, and I'll jump up here. Oh, no, I didn't jump right. But if I go... Oh, I'm dashing, I'm not jumping, that's why. I hit Y to jump, and then as soon as Basculegion lands on land, I immediately pop back out to myself. Now, if I had been on Wyrdeer and done that, as you saw a moment ago, when we hit land, it's a seamless transition, and so the game remembers whether you were riding on land or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this Wisp taken care of. That's our 6th one in this area, and there is our map. Go ahead and remove the stamp, and you guys can see the location of that one. And if you were paying attention, you might have also noticed that we have another request over here. I could fast travel back to the Coastlands camp, but I think just swimming does a pretty good job too. Plus, it's just so much fun being able to ride around on Basculegion. I just love it. Well, there comes Remoraid after us. But yeah, we've got another request over here. This one we're not going to be able to finish up. I did get this request previously. We won't be able to finish this one up until we go back into town and come back out. But over here, we have a Piplup. And the poor thing seems to be in need. And here we have Maris, which I believe we've spoken with Maris before. The name seems familiar. She might have been the person we got the old Gâteau recipe from. I can't remember, but let's see. You're part of the Survey Corps, right? Could you help me out? It seems this Pokemon's so hungry that it can barely even move. I tried giving it food, but it wouldn't take a bite. I don't know if it's being stubborn or what. It showed some interest in plump beans, but it still wouldn't eat them. We could make it special. Oh, of course! If we make the plump beans extra tasty, I'm sure this little deer will eat them. What kind of Supply Corps member am I to completely forget about crafting? In any case, maybe bean cakes will do the trick. Could you make me one? If you need the recipe, you can find it at the Craftworks. Poor, peckish Piplup. I like the name for it, too. But yes, for this we're going to have to go back and get a recipe from the Craftworks, and I actually realize now that it has been quite some time since I have been over to check on the Craftworks or some of the shops in town to see what they might have added into their inventory. Although I guess, come to think of it, the Craftworks, I think, is the only thing that has so far automatically added stuff to it. We have requests to expand the Clothier, and we have requests to expand the General Shop. But those are two other requests we're going to need to complete once we get back into town. Oh, I completely bypassed the camp. Now, I don't think I necessarily need to refresh my Pokemon, because I don't believe I have battled since the last time I rested. But just in case... There we go. I wanted to go ahead and get ourselves fully prepped so that we can go over here. We have another request over here, and then we also have that request from Hiko where we needed to track down the Aipom. So, let's fast travel to the beachside camp. And now that we're here... Sorry, I had to sneeze there. that little momentary pause. Now that we are here, let's go ahead and head over to this new request, and then head up and see if we can't figure out how to help out Hiko. Oh, Drapion. Well, this is something I didn't run into last time. Looks like they've got an Alpha Drapion down here. Ooh, being attacked by Sludge Bomb or something. Give me the Vivichoke. Alright, now, let's run up here and just see a level 45 Drapion. Alright. Let's see, I believe the new request was just past the slope up to where Hiko was. But at the same time, let's go ahead and mark Drapion on our map. There we go. We've got the Machoke over here, or I believe we do. It seems like after you've quelled a noble lord, that they go ahead and add in a few extra alphas into the game to keep the area a little more interesting. Oh, that actually does remind me too. Between going from our ending place in the last episode to the space-time rift, I couldn't think of the name right there right quick, I did pop back over to Fire Spit Island. It does look like there is that golem, or I'm sorry, not golem, that Graveler we saw. There was an Alpha Graveler over here. I actually want to adjust that marker just so it's not covering the Fire Spit Island thing, but that Graveler that's over here does appear to be a permanent Alpha. And I popped back over to Fire Spit just to see if I couldn't run into a Magby over here. Since you guys had already seen me explore the island, I didn't want to come back for that because it'd just be the same old thing. But I couldn't find any Magby, but it does seem that that Graveler is a permanent Alpha that we could probably go back and face as many times as we wanted, just like the Alpha B-Barrel. But here we've got Bosley, and I remembered the name Bosley too, so I know we've at least spoken with him before, but let's see. Hey there, hey you there, Survey Corps kid. I need your help catching a Pokemon. The Construction Corps is busier than ever these days making homes for all the new people in the village. We just don't have enough labor to handle everything, so we figured why not try and see if Pokemon could help us out. I searched around a while for a reliable Pokemon that wouldn't need much training, and I was lucky enough to find an incredibly robust Pokemon called Machoke. Now, I'd love to get Machoke to join us, myself, but I don't have the faintest idea how to go about catching such a strong-looking Pokemon. First thing to do, then, is to learn more about Machoke, to show me its completed Pokédex entry. And here we have Getting Help from Machoke. And now at first I thought that this mission was going to be a fetch request mission, and so I kind of got all prepped up and ready in my mind to go and face off against Machoke, but then it turns out that it's not a fetch request mission at all. It's or not a capture Pokemon mission, it's a Pokédex entry mission. However, let's use Luxray. I do actually want to go ahead and battle the Alpha Machoke over here, because catching an Alpha Machoke should do a great deal towards expanding our Pokédex knowledge of it. Now let's see if I can get a back strike and catch it unawares. Alright, we caught it unawares. Excellent. Also, I want to fight some Machoke, or I want to fight this Alpha, because I just haven't been fighting Alphas that much, and I haven't really caught many of them. Now let's see. Oh, Machoke avoided the attack. Darn. Okay, it's still too stunned to move. Let's try Thunderfang again. I just want to see if we can't maybe paralyze Machoke. Okay, it's still stunned, so maybe we'll have an advantage of using a Pokeball. Now, since this is an Alpha Pokemon, and I believe it's called the Superpower Pokemon, I actually think it'd be rather appropriate to use a more powerful Pokeball, having a more powerful Alpha Pokemon and a more powerful Pokeball. So let's see if we can't catch it with an Ultra Ball. Alright. Now, interesting thing, last time that I... oh, now we've got Machop coming over here to play. Alright, well, let's use Staraptor. But when I did that last time, I actually didn't wind up catching Machoke in an Ultra Ball. The Ultra Ball failed, and I had to catch it in a plain old Great Ball. Well, because I didn't have to catch it in a Great Ball, but after the Ultra Ball failed, I tried a Great Ball, and the Great Ball worked. Whereas this time, luck was on our side, and the Ultra Ball worked the first time. But that is something that I find a bit interesting about Pokeballs and Pokemon in general, is that I know there are some people who, when they play Pokemon games, they absolutely swear by going with the most powerful Pokeballs that they can find. If they have access to Great Balls, they get rid of all their regular Pokeballs. I need to get some more Pep-Up plants. We're running low on those, actually, for potions and things. But they'll get rid of all their Pokeballs and have Great Balls, and only use Great Balls as soon as they have access to them. Same way with Ultra Balls. As soon as they have access to Ultra Balls, those are all the only Pokeballs they use. With me, I generally just go with plain old regular Pokeballs because back when I was a teenager and I played a lot of Pokemon for 6-7 years, I was playing Pokemon as my primary main game. It was what was it? I started out in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, moved on to Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, Leaf Green, Fire Red, Diamond, Pearl, and after, like I said, about 7 years of playing Pokemon really hardcore, I kind of took a break from it, also because I was heading off to college at that same time too. No, here's Hiko. So the way those Aipom toy with people, just for fun, burns me up. Please get back my pack. Okay, so he doesn't need to remind us of anything. We just need to go searching for the Aipom. But yeah, whenever I played Pokemon, I always generally used plain old Pokeballs because I never really had much trouble catching Pokemon in ordinary Pokeballs. And so that's just sort of what happened there. Now, we're getting into areas here now where I don't quite know what's going to be happening, because this is about where I realized that we were having the error with the Pokemon, or with the recording. So, I think these guys, yeah, they just trigger a cutscene. And off they go. Okay. So, I'm not sure what happens at the end here, but I think you just have to chase them down. I love that little sound effect. What's this? Oh, another Dire Shroom. Oh, hello, Paris. Well, alright. Well, if you want to battle Paris, that's fine. Let's just go ahead and do a quick battle. One aerial ace, please. Nice and super effective, and there we go. Alright, so now, beat one Pokemon and another one just magically appears. So, another aerial ace, if you please, Staraptor. Good. So now, what happens when we actually get to these guys? Oh, a battle! Okie dokie. Let's see, level 30 and level 30, okay. Well, let's actually do... You know what? Let's use close combat, just so that we can see what the animation for it is. And one more time. I like that animation. There we go. Now, I think the last time we had, the last battle we won, I think one of our Pokemon actually learned a new move. I'll have to double check that. Alright, so here we are. Well, well, I see you chased down the Aipom. And my goods are all safe. Thank goodness. Oh, now he's got to... How can I repay you? Let me think. Well, Aipom looks sorry. Oh, I think we're looking around for the other Aipom there. What's gotten into you, looking so meek all of a sudden? Are you actually feeling remorseful? Well, it sounds like it's feeling remorseful, but my suspicion and ire is up because I don't know where the other Aipom went, so let's see. Oh, alright, no hard feelings. Just stop it with the sad look. You're making me feel bad. Happy Aipom. I just hope you've learned your lesson. No more pranks, please. Oh, come on! You couldn't even wait till I was done scolding you? They took my pineapple berries. I was saving those for later. Just goes to show, you can't let your guard down around Pokemon. Keep an eye out for Aipom, Scatterbangs, and experience candy. Interesting. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd Hiko go? Well, I was... Oh, we're back over here. Oh, well, okay. Well, let's run back over to where Hiko is then, I guess, or at least see if he's still there. When the game said they took pineapple berries, I was thinking maybe that meant we could catch them for extra experience points. Okay, so here's Hiko. You have anything to say, Hiko? Hiko? Why can't I... Oh no, the Aipom have stolen Hiko's voice! No, I'm kidding, but... That's interesting though. So yeah, no, the Aipom aren't here. It would have been kind of cute or something if they'd left the Aipom in the tree. Okay, well, alright. Well, there goes that mission completed. I've got to wonder though, that cutscene that played, it showed the Aipom out here and running away and being silly. If we had caught them, would that have changed anything? I mean, because I didn't bother even trying to catch them, because we've already caught an Aipom. Oh, I think that Moltham is sleeping. Let's try to sneak around and see. Yeah, it looks like the Moltham are sleeping. But yeah, I wonder if we had tried to catch the Aipom, if we would have been able to catch them or not. That's kind of curious. Or if a different cutscene would have played. See, and this is how Pokemon that normally float in the air sleep. They are apparently filled with helium, and they can just float in place. Alright, so I believe that is all of our extra requests for this area. Yes, indeed it appears to be so. So now the next thing I want to do is I wanted to swing back around and take a look at what this little cave is before we actually headed back to town to turn in our mission report. So I guess let's pop back over here to the Coastlands camp. I know it's a little far away, but I do want to get the time of day reset to daytime. There we go, we're all rested and ready to go. Oops, getting caught on the dent. And now let's go ahead and get over there. If nothing particularly interesting happens on the way over there, guys, I'll just go ahead and cut to us approaching to the cave. Okay, guys, and we're back over here at Seagrass Haven. And let's go ahead and take a look inside of this cave, because it's not marked as an actual cave on our map. Tidal Passage. Oh, is this just like a shortcut where we don't have to go around the cape? Oh, and look, we have more ancient carvings. Okay, so now these carvings... Oh, I'm glad I came in here. These carvings are different than the ones that we've seen previously. So, okay, so we've got some carvings here in Tidal Passage. Oh, I thought I saw an unknown or something right over there, but no, it doesn't look like it. Let's see, so where does this let out? Oh, just over here. Okay, so we have a little shortcut. Alright, but... So let's see, we've got a carving there in the Tidal Passage. We have a carving over at the Shrouded Ruins. We have a carving over at the Heights Camp. But each of them seem to be just a little bit different. How strange. Okay. Well, I guess... let me see, if I remove this stamp... Do I need to... Well, I don't guess it hurts. Let's mark both ends of this, just so that we can remember that there's the Tidal Passage there, just in case. But yeah, on that note, I think that's more or less everything that I wanted to do before we wound up going back to town. So, let's... Oh, that's right, that's the Alpha Octillery that we saw previously. So now, let's go ahead, pop back over to the beachside camp. Oh, right, we're being targeted. Hello, Skorupi. Well, actually, you know what? Skorupi, unlike, Drapion, I think? I'm blanking on the name of Skorupi's evolution right now, but unlike its evolution, Skorupi is still part bug type, so a quick flying type move should make quick work of it. There we go. Oh, we've got a black tumblestone and some grit dust out of that. Nice. So now, back over to the camp to report to Professor Laventon. So, let's see. I don't quite remember exactly how many Pokemon we've caught, so... I see you've caught 17 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Yes, please. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's 17 Pokemon, alright. I forgot we caught so many. Alright. Oh, yeah, and our Piplup! Alpha Pokemon, Backstrike, caught for the first time. No, nothing too terribly new. Oh, wow, but 12,000 Poké Dollars added to our bank account. That is nice. Oh, seems you've made some new observations. Let's have a look then. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. Okay, so who do we have updated? Well, it's everyone that's been updated. That doesn't necessarily mean anything, though. It just means we've had, we've completed a few more... Oh, actually, hold on. We have Typhlosion. Yeah, Typhlosion, Hisuian form. Said to purify lost, forsaken souls with its flames and guide them to the afterlife. Oh, I love the lore. I love any time Pokemon have a description or they incorporate some kind of lore into them that what's the word? It shows them helping out others, whether they're helping out other Pokemon or they're helping out other people. I just like it whenever they're helping out one another. That's why I've got Weasel and Umbreon tied for my two most favorite Pokemon ever. Umbreon being the very first starter I ever evolved, and then Weasel because I remember reading a Pokedex entry playing through one of the games where it talked about how Weasel would use its inflatable neck collar to actually act as a kind of lifeguard, helping to rescue drowning people or Pokemon in certain situations, and they were seen doing that in the wild, or something like that. I remember that bit of lore about Weasel, and that's one of the things that made it one of my favorite Pokemon. But so let's see, what else does this go in here and say? Said to purify lost, forsaken souls with its flames and guide them to the afterlife. I believe its form has been influenced by the energy of the sacred mountain towering at Hisui's center. Oh, so these Oh, neat. These entries in the Pokedex are written almost from the perspective of Professor Laventon himself. Oh, okay. Well, did we get an entry for... Oh, we got Duskull and Dusclops completed. Let's see. I've heard that the children of Hisui all begin to behave once they've been told the story of how this Pokemon roams about before the witching hour to spirit away misbehaving children. Oh, I don't know. I've always thought Duskull looked rather dapper in its little character design there, holding its hands behind its back, and it kind of looks like a combination of a ghost and a lantern. And then what about Dusclops? There are rumors that peeking inside its bandage-wrapped body will cause one to get pulled in through the gaps between the bandages, never to return. I've been too scared to verify. Alright, and... Oh, Piplup. Oh, no, not enough on there yet. No, we haven't used Dusknoir enough in battle. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I like that little detail there where they kind of make a lot of the entries sound like Professor Laventon himself was writing them. Now, do we get a... Oh, we're just a few points shy of a new rank. Oh, well. You quelled the new Lord Arcanine? Oh, let's tell Commander Kamado the good news then, shall we? Back to Jubilife we go. Oh, that's right. When you quell a frenzied beast, or a frenzied noble, excuse me, it automatically jumps you back to the village. Okay, well, we've got a... Oh, well, let's see here. We have, yeah, looks like we've got some new requests, so let's go ahead and quickly run through and see what some of these new requests are for. Hello, Radisa. Why, hello again. Wonderful timing as always, I see. You really came to my rescue with that pickling stone, you know. You're quite the little helper. So I wonder if I can impose on you again for help with a new pickle proposal of mine. Pickle proposal. I was down by the sea gathering fresh ingredients recently when, wouldn't you know it, an octillery popped up and sprayed me with ink. But here's the thing. The ink, well, it actually tasted rather good. Inspiration quite literally struck me at that moment. I knew I could use this ink to create pickles the likes of which the world has never seen. But making food out of something a Pokemon has spat up seems risky to say the least, no? So a little research on octillery is in order, I think. That's where you come in, dear. If you learn more about octillery, please let me know. Octillery's ink. Show Radisa the completed Pokedex entry for octillery. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a completed Pokedex entry mission, or if that was going to be more like one of those little special missions, like we saw how Combee have different flavored honey, and that's apparently something we're going to need to do. Now, who do we have over here? Netta, that Pokemon with the tail fins. I'd like to get another look at it. Hey, I hear you're quite the Pokemon expert. I was wondering, do you know anything about a Pokemon that has two tail fins? Well, there's Lumineon and Finneon. Although, to be fair, the fact you're holding a lantern makes me think that you're, you know, kind of nighttime themed in your request, kind of like the other Security Corps person. I saw one swimming along the other day, fluttering its two tail fins behind it. It looked so lovely, I was captivated right away. I really want to see that Pokemon again, but this time I'd like to get a good look at it up close. So if you catch a Pokemon with two tail fins, please come show it to me. Double the tails, double the fun. Well, I don't know if she wants Finneon, Lumineon, or a different Pokemon, but, I guess since we have, a Finneon, let's go ahead and just give it a shot. The way it wiggles its fins is so adorable. It's like they're fluttering in the wind. You've outdone yourself on this one. Thanks so much for taking on my request. From now on, you Survey Corps folks have my full support. Keep giving it your all out there. And there we go. Double the tails, double the fun. Completed. Oh, and a star piece. Okay. And which Pokemon do we have out? Oh, it's our Kricketot! Hi, Kricketot! Winter Twig, Magikarp, Ralts, and Remoraid. A little odd to see our fish Pokemon just sort of floating in the air, not in the water somewhere, especially with a creek being right behind the pasture, but, what are you gonna do? Okay, well that was kind of lucky, though, us already having a Finneon. We seem to be taking out these, requests rather quickly. Oh, Anth, we have your request to complete as well. About your request. You've caught the Shellos I asked about? I'd like to see the pink one first, then. The pink one. Let's see. Pink Shellos. Ah, there you are. Could you show me the light blue one now, too? Oh. Oh. Pasture 16. Oh! Okay, I've caught enough Pokemon now to get additional pastures. Okay, good. I thought this might happen. This is what happens in Sword and Shield, anyway. Okay, good. So now we've got even more room to catch more Pokemon. Wonderful. But here's the blue Shellos. It's quite beyond me why Shellos would have different colors, but I think it's absolutely charming that they change things up depending on where they live. We here in Jubilife Village have also journeyed far from where we used to live. Maybe a change in the color of our clothing is what we need. Just like Shellos. Yes, I've got it! I took advantage of the inspiration I was feeling and expanded my lineup. I would be very pleased if you would have a look. Alright, there we go. Shellos of the East and West, completed. Okay. Now, I think Anth will get another mission, or, another request... No? Well, it seemed like last time after we completed Beauticia, she almost immediately had the Shellos request back in there, but maybe that was because I spoke with her. I did take a look at her inventory lineup last time off camera, but this time, let's go ahead and take a look at it on camera. We won't spend too much time in here. We'll just kind of pop through and see if anything looks new. The flat caps aren't, although maybe some of the colorations are. Twisted headbands, those were there previously. Headkerchiefs, horn caps, no. Let's see. Sandals, ankle boots, split-toe boots, fancy Zori. Anything new under here? Oh, we have monocles now, apparently. Nifty. The tinted glasses I think we had previously. Ooh, snow goggles. Nice. I'm actually kind of wondering when we're going to wind up going to a snowy place, because I'd almost like to come in here and buy some new snow gear. I don't know if snow gear will be, like, actually necessary to go into a cold region, but if we're going to head off into a cold region, whether it's needed or not, I would like to own the snow gear just to be wearing it because normally you would in real life. But doesn't look like anything's new under the, like, the full outfit stuff, whatever these are called. So what about, we've got our trousers and we have our kimonos, and these two are usually kept all in sets. So we've got everyday kimonos, those are new. Pokemon Kimono Flame, Blank, Sky. Oh, we got horizontal stripes now. The Oribi pattern was already here. Star. Oh, I think stars are new. Checkered. So yeah, it looks like the kimonos have gotten something new in them. Wait, what's that? Ooh. Typhlosion kimono. Wait a minute, Typhlosion kimono? What was the one we already had? Cyndaquil kimono. Okay, so trousers. We have Fancy Bottom Cyndaquil. But now there's also... Typhlosion. I am hoping we didn't somehow miss out on a Quillava kimono we could have bought. But then again, Quillava and Cyndaquil have such similar color patterns, they probably would have just been the same kimono. I get the impression that this particular kimono, and I'm just guessing here, but I don't think this particular kimono may have been because we completed the Shellos request. I don't know for sure, but I think we got this one because we now have a Typhlosion. But anyway, I'm most certainly going to go ahead and buy the Typhlosion kimono. Would you be changing? Okay, I will change, but I'm going to change back before we go and report to Commander Kamado. I'd rather be in our actual, like, Survey Corps uniform. Where do we have our... Oh, there we go, fancy one. Oh, nice. I like the effect. Okay, let's go ahead and get our Typhlosion fancy bottoms. I think I want some different shoes to go with that, actually, but I'll worry about matching up the shoes later. We've kind of had enough time spent in the shop. Do come visit my humble shop again. Alright, and does Anth get, no, she doesn't have a new request yet, so, well, I would assume that she's probably going to give us a new request later on, but I can actually go ahead and change clothing right here at the clothier shop, too, so that's kind of a convenient way to, everyday trousers nickel. What? Everyday kimono nickel. What? I don't remember buying these. My casual tee, and then my... Yeah, because the casual tee is a full-on outfit, so it comes with the pants. Survey Corps uniform, so I wanted to get back into that, but that's strange. I don't recall getting a nickel kimono or trousers. I wonder if that's something that pops in there because we completed some request or something. Interesting. Well, anyway, so let's go ahead and finish. Do come visit my humble shop again. I most certainly will. Now, the other thing we need to do is for Piplup, let's make sure we go ahead and buy the, bean cake, I think it was? Here at the Craftworks, we sell materials and recipes. Can I help you with something? Yes, recipes, please. Oh wow, a lot of recipes. Yeah, I'm glad we have a request that asks us to come look at recipes. What's this $10,000 one? Or Poké Dollar one? Star Piece? A recipe for crafting star pieces made from scratch. 3 red shards, 3 blue shards, 3 green shards, and 1 bag of stardust. Star piece. 5,000 Poké Dollars, I think? So, a star piece is 5,000 Poké Dollars, I believe. A bag of stardust is 1,000. Oh, and I looked at the shards, not... Oh, I can look at my timer, actually, on my video. Not 50 minutes ago. I looked at the shards, and they were... Well, they were about $100 or 100 Poké Dollars or so. So you've got about 300, 300, 300. That'd be 900. So we can just say 1,000 there, more or less. And then 1,000 from a bag of stardust would give us about 2,000 Poké Dollars invested to get 5,000 Poké Dollars back. Okay, so yeah, that's like 3,000 extra Poké Dollars we can get by combining our shards and stardusts into star pieces. Okay, well, let's go ahead and buy this one first off. That's a great investment. Now, what else do we have? Dire Hit, Ox Guard, Ox Power, Bean Cake. Great. Oh, no, wait, Bean Cake, that's what we needed. 1,000, yep, please. Well, I feel a little bad now. I wish I had saved our shards. I could have had a little extra money. Oh, well. But anyway, so there is the recipe for bean cake. Oh, actually, let's see. Beauregard, excuse me. Hello, Beauregard. How goes Beauticia? How goes the surveying? We're getting along great here, as you can tell. Wait, what's happening to Beauticia? Oh, I've got to talk to him to get the evolution to occur. Oh, whoops, okay. Alright, Beauticia's gonna evolve. Oh... Oh, I had a feeling they were gonna do this, but okie dokie. Beauticia evolved! Finally, it's become Silcoon! Just a little longer and it'll blossom into Beautifly. You can do it, Beauticia! Cask. Oh, well, I'm sure Beauregard will be just as happy with what's gonna happen with Beauticia anyway. But I was kind of curious if they weren't gonna pull something like this, considering. Oh well, I feel you, Beauregard, though. I still haven't gotten my Beautify to evolve. A sweet treat? What's this? Chio? What's up, Chio? Hey, how do you get Pokemon to be your friend? Well, just be nice to it mostly. Okay, so she's just a random character. So, Ballon. No, come on. I wanna. Can I talk to her? Here, if I go, well, no, I don't want to go around behind him. That'd be rude. Oh, there you go, Ballon. Can I interest you in a candy? Oh, do you sell candies? Here at the candy stand, you can purchase experience candies to raise your Pokemon's experience points. Oh, you can just flat out buy candies now. Okay, well, they're not cheap. What do we have here? Hold on. Experience candy small, 1,600. Experience candy medium, 6,000. And experience candy large, 18,000. Wow. Okay, so you sell the candies, but you don't sell rare candy. Okay. Or at least you don't sell it yet. Huh? Wait, what happened here? Bond? Oh, we got a request for talking to him. Oh, okay. Well, good grief, the requests are coming out of the woodwork here. Now, before you buy a wee treat, lend me your ear a moment, won't you, lad? I came up with a new treat using candy truffles, but it's caused me nothing but sorrow. Every last person who tries it says it's beyond saving. A complete disaster. Utterly terrible. I've had to shelve this new creation, and there it remains, in a salty puddle of my bitter tears. It'll likely never see the light of day again. It seems like I'll never be able to pull a profit from my creation, but I'd at least like to share my recipe with someone, lest it be forgotten entirely. You like making things with your own hands, don't you? I could share my recipe with you. I've got plenty of candy truffles to spare, but you'll need to bring a sootfoot root, a springy mushroom, and a hoppo berry. Got that? Serving up swap snacks. Swap snacks? What is a swap snack? Well, we've got both the springy mushroom and the hoppo berry. Let's run over there and get a sootfoot root. Okay. Well, that's interesting. A swap snack. Well, now what could that do? I mean, I wouldn't imagine you'd have an item that would allow you to instantly swap out Pokemon in battle. What did we did? Springy mushroom, which we had, a hoppo berry, and a sootfoot root. Yeah, one sootfoot root. A swap snack. Maybe you can feed one to a Pokemon, and when they swap out, they, like, if you use a status changing move, or a stat changing move, I should say, like if you use Iron Defense and your Pokemon has eaten a swap snack, when you swap out with another one, the Iron Defense's added defense will be carried over, kind of like I forget what the name of the move was, but they used to have moves that did that. Let's see. If you brought a sootfoot root, a springy mushroom, and a hoppo berry, I'd be happy to use them to teach you my swap snack recipe. So how about it? I'm ready to learn, please. Never mind Chio, she's just, standing there, and I'm being rude and just reaching right through her shoulder. You handed over the sootfoot root. You handed over the springy mushroom. You handed over the hoppo berry. Then learn from the master. You obtained a swap snack. Let's see. When eaten, this curious snack temporarily swaps a Pokemon's offensive stats with its defensive stats. Oh, well, okay, that makes sense. All right, yeah. Well, if that isn't just typical of our famed Survey Corps recruit. Took to it like a finny onto water. Swap snacks seem to swap around a Pokemon's offensive stats and defensive stats for a time. It's a curious sort of mix-up, not at all what I was going for, but life serves up all kinds of surprises. And you Survey Corps folk end up fighting against all sorts of different Pokemon, don't you? If anyone can find good use for my swap snacks, I'm sure it will be someone like you. Okay, serving up swap snacks. Well, that was a rather impromptu request. I'm glad I noticed the candy stall over there. But, okay, so let's take a quick look-see around town. What about down here? No? Okay, so doesn't look like there's anything new going on, so I guess finally let's go ahead and see about returning in our mission report. Okay, so we got some... Uh-oh. Looks like someone's gone off missing again. Yep, there's Zeke. I had a feeling that we'd be hunting down Martia again. I think her name was Martia. And yeah, it looks like we've got a few other requests from the chalkboard too, but we'll hold off on that stuff until next episode. For now, let's go ahead and talk to Commander Kamado. You did well on your mission in the Cobalt Coastlands. Your efforts there aided not only the Galaxy team, but the Pearl Clan as well. I do hope your efforts will also have an impact on the space-time rift somehow. If we are able to get rid of the rift, it should clear any lingering doubts about your origins. Though how we might actually close the rift, I haven't the slightest idea. Right. Remain true to the mission. Alright, the Lordless Island has been complete. Back to potato mochi. If you notice that today's potato mochi tastes a bit different, well, that's because I used a Pokemon's flames to roast them up. Bon appetit! Oh, nice! He used a Pokemon! Oh, I wonder which one. Oh, and he spoke French. I wonder if he's from Kalos. The birth of a new Lord Pokemon. What a sight that must have been. If only I had journeyed to Firespit Island to witness the event myself. I have a hard time imagining you making that trip on Basculegion's back, Professor. Oh, come now. You know my coordination is so poor I couldn't even hit my own foot with a Pokeball. And I can't dodge Pokemon attacks to quite literally save my own skin. Of course I can't possibly ride atop a fearsome beast like Basculegion. That being said, we'd all do well to remember these wise words. The ever-striving soul is rewarded in the end. And strive I shall. For the sake of my research, I will surely write a Pokemon one day and record the experience in our Pokedex for all posterity. Just you watch. I like the optimism in this game. People kind of know their limitations, but they don't give up. The next day... It's always good to strive to improve yourself. Hey, you look... Yeah! Oh, neat. So they've got these guys in here. Okay, Good morning, good sir who came from the sky. Commander Kamado told me to let you know he awaits your arrival in his office. Oh, wow, we're being shot right up here. Okay. Joseph, I have your next orders. You must go to the Coronet Highlands to quell another frenzied noble. Electrode, Lord of the Hollow. Electrode has a propensity to store up electricity in its body, then unleash it. But since Electrode became frenzied, those electrical outbursts have become giant blasts. We'll be enlisting the Pearl Clan's aid in securing you safe passage to Electrode's seat. I sent word ahead to Arida asking... No, you don't have permission to go up the... Oh, save it, as if I'd be stopped by the likes of you. Now out of my way. Oh, it's a girl. Oops. Hey, Oh, okay. I think I get her personality. Let's see. Hey ho, Bossman Kamado. I thought it might have slipped your mind to send me an invite, so I took the liberty of stopping by anyway. Melly, where are your manners? We're having an important conversation. Well, there's your issue right there, Adamant. How exactly do you intend to discuss Electrode without me, its mighty warden, here to weigh in? There's no more to discuss. We've already asked Joseph to quell the Lord of the Hollow. Oh, come on. Is it me you're trying to humiliate here, or our entire clan? Besides, do you really think this flimsy little noodle can quell Electrode? Her face. I'm definitely not her favorite person, okay? Commander, I'm sincerely sorry for this heedless interruption. Pay it no mind. It seems even Security Corps personnel I trained myself cannot stop one so capable as Warden Melly. She's still making the face. That being said... Yes? It is clear that the Security Corps needs even further rounds of training from me later. Hear that, Melly? The security corps will sob themselves to sleep tonight thanks to you. The commander's sumo moves can send even boulders flying. Huh. Now, that will do. Joseph, you have your orders. See to it that Electrode is quelled. Warden Melly, of course, we would appreciate your help if there's anything you might assist with. Now go. Scaling perilous heights. Listen, Melly, the Galaxy team, well, at least Joseph, is amazing. We'll prove it. Follow me outside. Ooh, do I smell a Pokemon battle coming? A battle, Adaman, to demonstrate what you're capable of. Okay, Adaman. Oh, I can't remember if we fought Adaman before. I don't remember what Pokemon he has. Maybe we haven't fought him. Well, I'll just set it up to Typhlosion. Actually, we are getting to about an hour's time here, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and call the episode here. I am trying to be a little more conscientious of the length of time I record in one session, just to try to avoid any of these sort of recording snafus that I've had previously. But thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys stay happy, stay healthy, and as ever, your futures are filled with a great deal of optimism and good fortune. Thank you again, guys. Bye-bye.